Hey guys, Taranto here bringing you a 1v1 today. We are on Taranto Coastline. Today spawning on the left, we've got xizi20 with Wehrmacht. Going for Luftwaffe, immediately dropping in some Panzer Pios. Going for a 3 Pio start alongside the Panzer Pios, and they've come up to this building to be annoying. On the right hand side we have Makros with the Brits. Concentrated on the battle group. Start with second sapper into a Tommy. In terms of rankings,
an infantry section is present and accounted for.
Makros 19, xizi15. This is very hard to stop on Taranto Coastline, paradropping onto either this building, or this building. Very, very annoying to play against on this map. I wonder if they'll ever change these second zero paradrops, because it's just very annoying. Weird. Change windows, they're out of there. So yeah, this does mean Makros getting off to a bit of a slow start, unable to connect the medium fuel right at the end there, plus 10. And that causes a lot of problems for your tick timings. But eventually the Ocean Pios jump out of the building. And this gives Makros some time to do some damage and force the retreat. So I think maybe xizi overplaying his hand, trying to go for the decap over here. Makros now mustering all his troops, looking to get a wipe on retreat. It's a weird retreat path. They ran down here, then they ran back around the corner. Makros is chasing for this wipe. And I think he's going to get it too. Oh, there it is. That's big.
Territory sector lost, Commander.
He brought everything in for that one. I think they're partially caused by their retreat. What was that? They ran down to here, then they ran back around here. Such a weird retreat.
An infantry section of Tommies has been trained.
Anyway, 3 sections for Makros after that. Strong start. And I think that's, one way you can punish those early harassers on this map. It's like such a nasty retreat path through the middle. Try to line up a squad wipe. Way to go. And now you can see Makros looking to decap, return the favor. Get the cutoff happening for his opponent. Don't often see this high munitions point right outside the base contested, because it just takes so long to decapture. It's right next to your opponent's base. Just about never works. Very, very hard for this to be effective or successful. But still being annoying down here. Getting some Pios up.
Infantry section trained and ready.
Some sandbags in here. Machine gun's going to jump into the building though. So I don't know how long Makros is going to be able to stay here for. I've had a cold recently, by the way, if you notice changing my voice. Doing alright now though.
The beggars are threatening a fuel point.
Okay, gets the cap done. Not much in his retreat path, Makros. Coming up here with a sweeper, but
enemy ground forces have claimed a sector.
so was actually briefly connected to this fuel. You can see Makros. So even though he's lost control of all this, doesn't matter too much. He's in a bit of an awkward spot right now. Fighting hard for this fuel.
Supplies aren't making it back to HQ. Lines
Good
cut.
close fire. He's gone for a 4th Tommy, by the way.
Taken our territory.
It's interesting. Like, definitely both players' ticks are going to be delayed. But actually, xizi has Panzer Grenadier company up. And could have gone straight into a Stummel here instead of this Peregrine, which would be very powerful at this timing. And generally Stummel is pretty decent against Brits. If you've harassed them as well, that would be even better. Meanwhile, you can see Makros has actually gone for healing to lay his tech even further. So definitely a Stummel would be extremely strong for xizi, but he's chosen not to go for one. And 3 pyros can lead to a lot of map control early on, but doesn't have much combat scaling. This is not the ideal range for the Peregrines either. Does have the medics at the base. No casualty clearing from a mid bunker. Taking the cheap option, which, you know, is cheap, but you pay for it on the long run without the casualty clearing. It's easy just getting out of here. Doesn't want to risk losing another unit on retreat. Makros going to chase in here for a bit anyway. With a pyro flame up the top side, just in case there are any units inside buildings he needed to clear out. Understandable. It's easy going for another Peregrine.
Sector lost. Repeat. Sector lost.
At the moment, it kind of looks like he's building a lot of Peregrines, right? So he just used merge. So if you're going to be relying a lot on infantry, why would you not go for the mid bunker?
What a beauty! Flags raised! Ziggy's out! It's captured! Sandbags done? Got anything left?
Some sandbags coming up, some wire. Yeah, definitely a strange start to this game, as often happens, you know, like with all the fuel times getting messed up by the early harass. Tech is up now for Makros, and he's building an anti-tank gun first. So a Humber rush timing wouldn't be as effective.
The enemy has our victory point now.
Should be coming in so late, but Stuart could be on the horizon. Thing is, you've seen Panzer Grenadiers, so you know you're not going to be up against like a Wirbelwind rush from xizi.
Anti-tank crews are on standby for orders.
6-pounder ready, sir.
Sector overrun.
Okay, it's going to be a Humber anyway for Makros.
Oh, every time! Every
Has ticked grenades as well. I don't think we've seen any grenades come out so far.
Mine's late. Might want to avoid this spot.
Can get the tier 1 upgrade for Engineering Company. Has power dropped in an LG40 as well. Pyros did scout the squad earlier. Touring and frying down there.
Losing a munitions point to
And with
enemy
the Vet 1, is he trying to use the, what are they called, canister rounds, is it? Here comes the Humber though. He's coming up looking for the Faust. He was kiting, but the LG40's retreated, so
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
I'll let the Faust come through. Just so we can apply maximum bleed. It's got a sapper right next door for the repairs.
Enemy has control. Orders complete.
LG40's still retreating.
Back at full strength.
Royal Engineers, yeah?
Good as new. Repairs finished.
And there we go. Almost back up healthy before anything can risk killing it. So
Sector is in enemy control.
fine to take a Faust. In other situations though, when your opponent's maybe gone for more Fausting units, might want to be a bit more cautious about taking a Faust like that.
Heads down, lads!
Makros taking a calculated risk. But the LG40 might be quite a suitable AT gun for this kind of scenario because... Oh,
Munitions point.
5 dead and the flamethrower drops. Because it can retreat, so you can safely kind of push it up into these top regions, which is usually quite risky to go for.
The enemy has claimed a sector.
Ricky sections have eyes on the LG40, so they're dodging at the moment. Flamethrower's still up for grabs back there as well. Sure xizi wants to collect that. He's right on the edge of the flare vision with that. Not revealed. And is retreating now. Yeah, that could have been much better executed by xizi. The LG40 positioning so far not very impressive. Has Makros gone for a 5th Tommy now? He has. What? Don't see that too often.
Initiating rollout of battlefield commissions for the men.
Let's go for infantry training next as well. I mean, that's a tremendous amount of infantry. Put the flamethrower on one of those Tommies as well. He's upgrading them with recce packages so far. He's got a bit of spare munitions, could go for a few more upgrades as well. xizi's got a huge bank of fuel right now. Well behind on the tech. He's gone for a 2nd anti-tank gun.
Landmines in place.
Might have been a situation for a Stuck this game, you know? I think it will work pretty well against this late Humber.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action.
Again, the retreating squad's going to see the LG40 coming up here. LG40's on canister rounds as well, so it's not even in
Victory point under
a good situation for being able to shoot at this Humber here. Base outs is coming in there, sound like. Okay, ticking up now for xizi. But the double pea greens don't seem to be working that well at the moment. Outnumbered by the Tommies. When the Tommies get that Vet 1 officer training buff happening with a weapon upgrade, it's not that easy for the pea greens. And there we go, big rifle nade in there from Makros, decrewing the MG42. Rifle nades are pretty nasty these days. He steals that away now. So xizi is in some major trouble right now. Can build a tank. Just needs a bit more manpower for it. Oh, from top. Ooh, okay, Makros getting a bit lucky there. LG40 does have pretty bad accuracy long range though. Pretty high chance of it missing. A Humber.
Victory points are balanced. We now have the advantage.
And some flares up. Humber Vet 1 flares down.
We're losing a victory
He's popping the
point.
Vet 1 though. Surging forwards. Xizi bringing in the strafe to suppress. He manages to overwhelm in the middle.
Victory point is in enemy hands.
AT guns rolling out. The flare's still here, but I don't think Makros can see this.
Enemy ground forces.
The flare
have
vision
claimed the
duration
sector.
is about half as long as it appears on the screen for us. Very strange. It's going to be a Brumbier at first from Xizi. I think that is the right call. To be able to smash through Makros' masses of infantry. Bounce AT gun shots from the front.
Contact with the enemy. Hold on here.
Makros is ticked up too, though. It's pretty close to a Crusader.
Take it hits.
He keeps trying to use this Vet 1 canister, but I don't know if we've seen him use it, like, ever so far this game. Here comes the Brum.
The battle falls in our favor.
AT gun's right there for her. He's got to be careful not to take double AT grenades for the engine damage here. Oh, it's a little bit of a dicey retreat. They do survive, though. Did he upgrade the Recce as well as the flamethrower? Makros doing a pretty good job avoiding the damage on the Brumbier so far, but here it comes, it's just charging into the AT gun head on. Goes for the stolen MP42 next. Makros decides to set up. Penetrates the nails on the frontal armor as well. Not quite the decrew though. Comes in for some more damage. It's one of those situations where it might be optimal on the Brumbier to put it on hold fire
Overrun.
and then using a attack round slightly behind the AT gun to line up your shots.
Victory point belongs to the enemy.
And some repairs while the Brumbier is still moving. Double AT, no, just a single AT gun's up here.
One of our
The second one, and there we go. The Humber's luck finally runs out. What was this doing here from Makros? Really greedy, bringing that AT gun back in on low.
car is gone.
Well, they got the Bren and the flamethrower. I mean, he pushed his luck a bit there with that Humber, Makros, and with the AT gun. Luckily, though, the AT gun's going to stay in his position. Brumbier's falling back. Repairs interrupted, so he lost his confidence with it. Brumbier's got some AT gun support, though. Crusader can't do too much to it. Still hasn't selected his battle group, by the way. Canadian shock probably could have gone a long way with this kind of strategy. Maybe could have delayed his healing if he had gone for Canadian shock. Gone for the on-field healing.
Weapons have been rolled out to our
Got his
infantry.
Humber out a lot earlier. And the incendiary nade's pretty nice as well against Wehrmacht. Alright. Oh, and he locks into Canadian shock now.
The enemy have 250 points left.
Straight down to incendiary munitions.
A fuel point is being overrun.
Map control looking pretty dominant right now. Use an old-fashioned grenade there. Where's the breach? He's popping their Vet 1.
The beggars are threatening a munitions point.
Got to make sure this Brumbier doesn't get overwhelmed. That's the number one name of the game for Xizi at the moment.
A capture point is being overrun.
Gotta be worried about maybe like a Crusader swarm. Flanking, overwhelming.
We're losing a munitions
Of course,
point.
having a bit of trouble with the manpower upkeep now for all of this.
Taken our territory. Anti-tank
Using a
weapon
squad
left.
there. It was a bit of a slow reaction if I'm going to be honest. taking that Brumbier shot.
Call up support!
Pretty slow on the retreat.
Sector overrun. The enemy has it.
He's got the double ATs here backing this up. Crusader takes a hammering on its way through.
A munitions point is being overrun.
Sappers back to full numbers.
We've lost a sector. The old boy came through.
Still
Canadians
dominant
are
map
on
control
hand to join
for
the fight.
Makros.
Boys have
The enemy is down
Decided to go for
200
well
points.
supplied, so gonna get those free grenades happening.
pass out the
Thought he might just like lob one in here.
all done here.
Come across to the blind side, lob one across.
Sector lost,
Maybe
Commander.
heard the P4 coming in the fog.
All done here.
We're losing a fuel point.
Well, Makros hitting back with double AT guns of his own there.
We're losing a munitions point.
And
to
some lucky
enemy
pins on the front.
action. The enemy has pushed us back from our sector.
Ooh. Was that in combat repair saving that Crusader? Can't look like it.
Tidy. Time for a brew?
Singing from the same hem sheet, Commander.
Split the deploying. We'll cover here.
Jerry got one of our squads.
Ooh. Maybe a pea green grenade? Combine up with some pyro. Follow
We're
through.
losing a victory point to enemy action.
So now Makros down to a normal amount of squads. 3 sections. Instead of, was it 6 he had before?
Victory point lost. The
might
enemy
have been.
has control.
Orders complete.
He's got to be really careful about ever harassing these far medium fuel
Sector
points.
is in enemy control.
Gotta be sure about your retreat paths. MG kind of acting as bait here,
Just want our attention.
tempting the Brumbier to stand still so the AT guns can shoot at it. There's a couple of volleys. I was checking there if he'd gone for team weapon training on Makros to buff up the rate of fire and the health on these, but has not as of yet.
Ah, we found Jerry.
CZ went for the manpower reductions early. Brumbiers. Oh, getting some nasty hits.
With one of our squads.
It's actually the LG40 that polishes off the squad, though. Canister rounds are all right. Some base out to fire in here.
Whackers. There you are.
And CZ did not see that, maybe? Didn't retreat. Loses his LG40. And across quick to kill it off after it's been decrewed.
It's done. What now?
We're losing a This is how it's done. The enemy is down to 100 points.
Well, you heard the announcer. CZ now down to 100 VPs. Has got the larger army at this stage, though. Seems like Makros is saving up for the crocodile, however, so that's going to turn things around again.
Territory
Some
lost.
Stahlstrufen coming out for ZZ. Doesn't have many grenadiers to merge into them with. Another downside of ZZ's early game start. And the crocodile is hitting the field now for Makros.
It's done. What now? Shot crocodile. And an infantry squad taking their chances.
Makros got a huge amount of VPs
Under attack from
We've
still
lost
remaining.
the sector to the enemy.
Yeah, we're ready. Say that, taking long.
We're losing a victory point.
Just the one AT gun for ZZ as well, so he's got to be careful. Could get overrun here pretty easily.
5 points left. Don't let up.
Croc's coming in.
Point belongs to the enemy.
He's backing out with it. Yeah. Ooh. Lucky escape. It's still alive. I think Makros probably could have just gone in with the croc, decrewed the AT gun, and maybe polished off the game there, but plays it a bit safer. Like, ordinarily, maybe that wouldn't work, but because xizi already only has one Fausting squad, and he'd already Fausted with it, it goes fine for Makros to keep going there, but that's alright.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
Orders carried out.
It's a bit of a bad start for the croc.
Victory
Took a lot
point
of
under
pins.
enemy control.
Maybe one of those shots that looked like it was going to be on the front line was on the side, so took quite a lot of damage right at the start of the engagement.
Sector lost. Repeat. Critical
Oh yeah, that
locations
probably
have been
could have been
designated
a
for points
Debrumbier
of
at least. But unlucky for Makros. I wonder if he is going to go for team weapon training now. He's leaning quite heavily on these AT guns. The extra rate of fire could be pretty powerful. E4 is in some trouble now though. Pios can't get the repairs happening anymore. Rear arm hit from the front. They're just coming through. Croc fails to pin there for the kill. Storstrupen rolling over with the loiter. He's going in with the Crusader though, going after the P4.
We have 300 points
Bounce.
remaining.
P4's not moving. Gets him on the second go. But while all this has all been happening, the loiter has been chopping up Makros. Lost one of his AT guns, that's going to get killed. Just about lost that machine gun. Wow, that was a close call.
Back at full strength.
And he's got quite a lot of repairs to do on both of his tanks. So, it's not all good news.
Sappers back at full numbers.
Loiter really saving the day for xizi there. Good time to use it, good activation.
The Bosch are pushing hard. We're down to 250
Triple cap
points.
against Makros though, he is trading out really fast.
Work done. Now what?
He's only got one AT gun to help deal with this Brumbier, and now he's fighting against two AT guns, so it's going to get a bit harder for Makros, and this is an awkward time for Brits as well, because what do you do against double AT guns? It's such a chore to fight against them. Now the Bishop's been nerfed. It's a lot harder to justify. Generally, you just have to go for swarms of tanks, I think. And flanks with your infantry. So with the strafe, retreats.
We have 200 points
Croc's
remaining.
coming back in combat repairs. Doing some work here, but the crocodile hitting. So weird how those slow stack, right? Same with that slow on the Jaeger's new Vet 1 ability. Oh, what's Makros doing here with these? Big mistake. Gets a snare out. Okay, that's enough for an engine damage, just. Crusader's trying to make a move, but it takes a Faust on its way through and it's dead. AT gun's in major trouble. The Croc's rolling up here, though. He's popped up point assault. Brumbier just clobbered the Croc, it seemed like. Croc is chasing down desperately. So is the Crusader. Crusader's shooting at the infantry instead of the AT guns, though. Now it's focusing on the ATs, but there's a fresh P4 popping out. Crusader needs to go into hold fire mode, try to disappear into the fog a bit faster.
They're gone. No contact.
Didn't happen. Yeah, I don't know. Would he have disappeared into the fog fast enough? Hard to say. Vet 3 AT gun has such a nasty rate of fire. Pops off another shot. AT AT-gun's still up for grabs here for Makros. He needs to jump back on this and fast. Otherwise, if he gets pushed here again by this P4, he could lose it for good. And that was a weird attack round. How did he know the crocodile was still back there? Why would you assume the croc was still back there? This is a huge mistake from Makros though, sending these squads up to the top, going for the VPs and stuff instead of recrewing his AT gun. This could lose him the game. He's just having dreadful luck with that croc, taking rear armor hits from the front. And that is the problem. That bonus damage on the rear change. If you get those rear arm hits from the front. So why me? Why? So now xizi has about 10 population more. You know, Makros losing that Crusader over here. I suppose two Crusaders over here. Let's put him well behind now. And xizi's got that manpower reduction kicking in. I mean, could have doubled that with casualty clearing as well, making things even worse for Makros. This is where he's starting to stretch his lead because of that manpower discount on his reinforcements. And a lot of xizi's success has come from aggressive in-combat repairing with his Pios. He's constantly repairing that Brumbear up in combat. And it, yeah,
We've got 75 points
enabled him
remaining.
to maintain a lot of presence. Now triple ATs against Makros. Going for more and more Crusaders. Crusader swarm to try to close us out. Easy to do with Australian defense. And maybe if he had gone for the smoke raid as well instead of point assault, it might have been more successful against the swarms of anti-tank guns to try to force them into attack ground situations. Which is quite intensive on the micro. As you can see, the AT guns are sitting in a blob together. There we go, Makros is making his move. But there's another loiter now for xizi. Croc taking a bit longer to get damage this time around. Soaking a few more hits. One AT gun decrewed. It was the one at 2 models though. Now the Croc's dropping all of a sudden. Bit of a flank, but he got caught by the base MGs on his way through here with this Tommy. P4's very, very low. P4's dead. Section dies over here to the Peregrines. Okay, there it goes. Don't drive back through the loiter, Makros, what are you doing? Oh no. He's got a lot of repairs required now, Makros, and he didn't manage to kill any of these. Oh my goodness. Then all these just get recruited. It was looking kind of nice for Makros there, but... Is there a flamethrower there? Why can we see it? There it is. It was a good attempt, but the loiter bailed him out. The next P4 arrived just in time to shut down follow-up Crusader pressure. There goes the Croc.
This is bollocks. We're down to only 25 points.
Looks like xizi's just going to camp these 2 VPs for the win here. Crusaders come around the bottom. Got another Crusader in the build.
The men are briefed to begin their next point assault.
plop some mines down to stop these attacks. 12 points. Makros got to go now. He's trying to go on the top side, but he's going to run to this P-Gren. It's not going to work.
Crusader cruiser finished.
He's on his way through, but gets smacked up. Going onto the top side. He's got one AT gun up here as well, though. Spread his ATs around a bit. One point left, he's going to lose. Ooh, alright. Strange game here. xizi with that early harass. Power dropped into the building. Really slowed down Makros's fuel. Makros, strange build. Early healing. Late Humber with 6 sections, I think it was. Very unusual. But then xizi getting it done. You know, the Brumbier did a lot of work. Helped get us a couple squad wipes. Even things out on infantry. Then the late game. The manpower cost reduction on reinforcements. And the loiter seemed to be stronger than what Makros had on offer. Didn't really get to see him leverage the well supplied too much. By the time he unlocked it, it was already quite late in the game where you're not like decapping territory quite as often. It was a big all-in. You know, it nearly worked for Makros. But those planes, they linger around for so long if you don't have anti-air to shoot them down. It's painful. And then, yeah, that P4 arrived just in time before the Crusaders could kill off all those decrewed AT guns, and xizi bounces back to win the game. xizi, he was not very effective with his LG40 early on. He was trying to use it a lot for its Vet 1 canister, it seemed like, but just wasn't then using it very well to target the Humber. Felt like his AT gun positioning was a little bit underwhelming. Yeah, overall, a bit of a strange game. Some strange build orders. Something different for you. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like your game recast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.